Good morning. I'm actually doing a hands-free video because I had some hair ties in my car. Just driving to work on a Friday, and I just wanted to check in because I realized I didn't check in yesterday, and I said I would check in every day. Oh, I should have gone on that yellow light. Everyone else went. You never know, right? You're like, all right, it's everyone's red, and I'm kind of blocking my rear view mirror, right? This is going to be a long video because I can't think. If I'm not holding it, I like forget that you're up there for like even half a second. It's so weird because I'm not, like, it's not physical. Today is Vlcd day 3, and I woke up today 0.6 below my starting weight of 170.6, so I'm at 170.0. So I've already lost my load weight, so I'm at Vlcd 3. That's good. I was worried because last round, I know you're not supposed to compare rounds, but last round I lost my load weight in one day, and I'm not comparing it. I'm not upset by any means. I'm like actually thrilled that it's already off and I'm 0.6 below, because I feel like it's just going really well. I don't feel like any soreness. I don't feel much hunger. I had pangs the first day, I made that video, and yesterday was pretty smooth. Now, I do have to say that, like, I thought about food all day long. Like, food was on my mind from the time I woke up to the time I went to bed. And I think it was just, like, mental. Like, I can't fill my stomach up, or just, like, had that freedom. Because I wasn't necessarily, when I was in P4, I wasn't necessarily like filling my stomach up to the brim and like being full. It was just like, if I wanted a snack, I could go grab a snack. Or if I wanted to go to lunch, I could go to lunch. And I felt myself like really missing out on going to lunch with friends from work and like those types of activities. Now, luckily for me, I'm going to have a coworker who is starting next Monday for VLCDs, HCGs. She went yesterday to her appointment to get her injections, and she found a place here that does 40-day injections for $80. And I was like, this changes my life. Like, this was obviously after I already received my HCG, so, and that's what I spent also, was about $80 for a month's worth of supply. But I'm like, now I'm thinking, like, should I do injections versus sublingual? Because I have Invisalign, and it's just very, you guys, I have to take out my Invisalign in the morning, put it in under my tongue for, you know, I keep it there for about 12 to 15 minutes, and then I have to wait 15 minutes after that to brush my teeth, and then I put my Invisalign back in. And so it's like a long time in the morning to, like, for me to put my Invisalign down, and then sometimes I like almost forget my Invisalign at home. Because right now I'm not even wearing them because I like chugged coffee before I left the house. I was like, it's Friday, I need coffee, more coffee in my system. And yeah, so I don't know. I'm also really bad, and I have a really terrible memory of, like, I'm all caught up on vlogs, I don't know how, just with the last like 2 weeks. So I'm watching everyone's like progress and everyone's struggles and things like that, and I'm just like really, and I've made this comment, I'm really like amazed by our group and our support system that is happening right now, and I'm just like really pumped to be around the people I'm around with, and I just see everyone's getting really deep and really like trying to figure out, like, you know, how do I solve my issues with food? I know they're always going to be there, right? But like, how do I delve deeper? So when I get off of HCG, when I get off of the juice, my life is improved somehow. Like, this whole process is worth it, not only because my body is becoming smaller, because it is challenging my mental state enough to where it's changing me and it's making me a better person. And it did that for me 110%. When I got off HCG last time and I was in T3, there was no way I was going to cheat. Like, I was like, there's no way I'm going back to 180. Like, never again. I put in so much effort and so much work, and, you know, with my struggles of like traveling and things like that, I know a lot of you deal with those same issues of traveling and in the middle of a round. There was no way I was gonna like gain my weight back. And then I got into P4 and it was so much harder because I would like go out to lunch and, okay, I'm literally driving like 75 and people are trying to pass me where I'm at. And the speed limits in Houston are 60 miles per hour. Everywhere. They just don't exist. Let's just say that. See? Braid part. HCG braid. I was talking about P4. Okay, so then I got into P4 and like every day my coworkers would be like, come to lunch, come to lunch. And I was like, you know what? I want to come to lunch because for 40 days I like isolated myself and would only go to lunch with certain people who were willing to go to like Jason's Deli. I don't know if you have that there, but they have a great salad bar. They have eggs, so I was able to eat vegetarian P2 at Jason's Deli, which was wonderful. It was also like $9 for a salad. But then I got into P4 and I was like, oh look, I can eat this and not really gain anything. And I would notice myself go up a little bit. And then it just got out of hand really quickly near the end of, before I went on my cruise, because I knew mentally that I was going to go on this cruise, and I tried so hard to like think to myself like, I'm gonna be good, I'm not going to like get out of hand, and I did. And I have to admit it to myself because I didn't want to. I didn't want to admit that like I was eating candy and chocolate, like, and it going really back into not 100% my old habits, which I am proud about, but like some of my old habits of just like, because my old habits were like ice cream and macaroni and cheese and chocolate when I was like having an off night, whereas like this was like having a bad naughty night and eating like a few pieces of chocolate that my mom brought me from Europe. And it really started after I got back from Portland, because in Portland I like kind of, you know, I was did that food stuff and I let myself go, and then I got back down to LDW after Portland, and then I was like, oh, that wasn't so bad. So wait, I can like eat crazy for 2 days and then like get back down to LDW? Well, that didn't really happen. I noticed my pants getting a lot tighter, even with getting my weight like only 2 pounds away from LDW, or like within the 2 pounds up or down, and me my pants feeling larger, which was really disheartening and like hard to deal with. I noticed in P3 my size, Lori was telling me that like, you know, your body will continue to shape itself into P3 and you'll continue to be happy with your shape. Well, my hips are like hips. Like my butt likes to be a butt. My body doesn't like to not have its curves, I'm guessing, because all of a sudden my butt just like went whoop, and like clumps back up, which was fine because everything else was still pretty small, but it meant like everything that I like just bought, like these dresses that I just bought, were like tight on my butt, which was like really frustrating because I was like, I'm only 2 pounds above LDW. Why is this dress tight? I don't understand. This is so frustrating. And like I bought it within P3, and I like told myself that I was going to wait and I wasn't gonna do, you know, buy dresses right after P2 stopped because I wanted my body to adjust, and then I let it and it continued to adjust, but in the other direction. Maybe my body's more comfortable being a size 12 or 14. I don't want to believe that's true though, because I mean, maybe it is. I don't want to believe it's true. I want to see what my body can do this round, and that's what I'm going to focus on, is the success that I'm going to get out of this round. All right, you guys have a great day. Bye.